Master Motivator. This is Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. I want to wish you another Happy New Year. Happy 2020. You made it a whole decade. You made it for 10 years. You are still here. You still have purpose. You still have destiny. I want to tell you there is greatness upon your life. You are destined for greatness. You are destined for success. I want you to know that I believe in you. I know you can do it. I know you can achieve it. I know you can accomplish it. I want to tell you the sky is the limit in your life. You can do it. You are awesome. You are intelligent. Maybe you have low self-esteem. Maybe I'm speaking to somebody who have low self-esteem. Maybe I'm speaking to a sports team that you may have had a bad season. You didn't win a lot of games. You didn't make it to the Super Bowl. You didn't make it to the playoffs. You didn't make it to the World Series. You didn't make it to the World Cup. You didn't make it to the National Football Championship. You didn't make it to the You didn't make it to the National Basketball Championship. I want to let you know, don't you quit. Don't you give up. You are still a winner. If you want to be a champion, you're going to have a champion-like mentality. If you're going to make it to the finals, you're going to have to work harder than every other athlete. If you want to make it to the championship as a business owner, you're going to have to step out on faith and start that business. If you want to be a great CEO, you're going to have a championship-like business mentality. If you want to be a great father, a great mother, a great business owner, a great athlete, a great doctor, a great lawyer, a great actor, whatever it is whatever it is that you want to be, you're going to have to believe in yourself, and you're going to have a championship-like mentality. And if you're going to be great, watch this, I'm going to tell you how to be great. Watch this, I'm going to say it slowly. Listen to me very closely. If you want to be great, I want to tell you this. I'm going to give you my first nugget. In 2020, I want to tell you how to be great. If you want to be successful, if you want to be great in 2020, watch this. You are going to have to do something that you have never done. Number two, if you're going to be greater than everybody else in 2020 that's trying to do the same thing that you're doing, you're going to have to work harder than them. You're going to have to be greater than them at what they're trying to do as well. Because there are thousands of people that want to do the same thing that you're doing. But if you're going to be greater than them, you're going to have a greater mindset than them. You're going to have to outgrind them. You're going to have to outwork them. You're going to have to out-hustle them. You're going to have to put in 120% if you want to be great in 2020. Watch this. I just told you how to be great in 2020. I could stop right now if I wanted to. But if you're going to be great, you're going to have to face the challenge. You are going to have to embrace the challenge. And before I get into the message, I want to thank everybody in the whole wide world. I am getting messages. I am getting messages from people from all over the world. You guys are telling me that my motivational speaking is changing your life. You're telling me that my motivational videos are changing your lives. You're starting businesses. You're going after your dreams because of my motivational speaking and my motivational videos. And I want to tell the whole world, I love you. I thank you for supporting me as a motivational speaker. I do these videos because I believe in you all. I want you all to succeed in 2020. I want you to achieve your dreams. I want you to become great, and I want you to be successful. And also, I just published this book. The title of this book is Dream Big. It's on Amazon Kindle for $5, and you can get it on Amazon paperback for $9. Just type in Dream Big on Amazon and then type in Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. And I'm getting messages from everyone that this book is changing people's lives. And I just want to thank you for your support. I just want to thank you for you all contacting me all over the world. You're telling me that my messages are changing your lives, and I honor you for that. I believe in you. See, you can make a difference. Maybe you need to write a book. You need to become an author. You need to go after your dreams. You need to dream big. You need to reach for the impossible. watch this. If you want to be successful in 2020, I want you to go after the impossible. I want you to do something in your family that no one has ever done. I want you to do something in your life that you have never done. I want you to become a legend. I want you to make history in your own life. I want you to make history in your family. Maybe you're in a negative environment. Maybe you're around people who put you down. They tell you you can't do it. They put you down. They're always being negative to you. But this is what you got to do. When you're around negative people, if your family is negative, if your parents are negative, if you're in relationships that are hindering you from becoming great, if you are in a relationship that's hindering you, you're going to have to become, watch this, this is what you do when you're surrounded around negativity. When you are surrounded around negativity, I'm about to help you. You have to become self-motivated. This is what you do, because sometimes people are stuck in negative environments and you can't help the situation that you're in. So if you're stuck in a negative environment, this is what you must do. You must become self-motivated. You got to ignore everything that they're telling you, and you got to become self-motivated. Come on now, let's get right into the message. Today's message is, this is a word for today. I want you to pay close attention to this message on today. This motivational video is going to be very powerful, and this motivational video is going to change your life. Today's message is, don't be mediocre. Be great. Woo! That's a good one right there. Don't be mediocre. Be great. Don't be average. Be phenomenal. Don't be average. Be amazing. Don't be mediocre, but be great. You're great. You're not average. You're phenomenal. Don't be mediocre. You're not mediocre. You're amazing. You're phenomenal. Be great. First principle is this. Evan Carmichael says, if you care about your life, then being mediocre should be insulting. If you are average, if you care anything about being great, if you care anything about being successful, if you want to be successful as a CEO, if you want to be successful as an entrepreneur, if you want to be successful as an athlete, if you want to be successful as a husband or a father, or whatever it is in your business, or whatever it is you want to be. If you want to be successful, then being mediocre should be insulting to you. It should be an insult to you to be average. You got to go after your dreams in 2020. It should be an insult to you to want to be average. It should be an insult to you to want to be normal. Go for greatness. Don't be mediocre, because it's insulting. It's an insult to be average. It's an insult to procrastinate. It's an insult to not go after your dreams. It's an insult to give up on your dreams. It's an insult to let that addiction defeat you. It's an insult to let your past, your pain, and your depression to defeat you. It's an insult. Principle number 2. Stop settling for average in life. I'm going to say this slowly. Stop settling for average in life. And be willing, watch this, and be willing to come out of what makes you comfortable. I'm going to say that again. Stop settling for average in life and be willing to come out of what makes you comfortable. You got to be willing to go after the impossible. You got to be willing to dream big. You got to stop being average. You cannot procrastinate. In 2020, I want you to pick your dream back up. I want you to go after your destiny, because I'm going to tell you this. You have a purpose. You have a destiny. If you made it a whole decade, watch this, you made it for 10 years and you are still alive and you are still here. Don't be mediocre. Be great. In 2020, I want you to become great. In 2020, I want you to become successful. Yes, I know you got a bad past. Yes, I know you made a lot of mistakes. Yes, I know you failed and you struggle with depression, but you can be great. Don't be mediocre. Be great. Principle number 3. In 2020, I'm going to say this slowly. In 2020, I want you to find your greatness. I want you to know you can go to the Super Bowl. You can go to the World Series in Major League Baseball. You can go to the NBA playoffs. You can go to the NBA finals. You can go to the National Football Championship. You can go to the National Basketball Championship. You can be that tennis player. You can be that doctor. You can be that lawyer. You can be that actor. You can be that musician. You can be that nurse. You can be that CEO of a company. You can be that entrepreneur or business owner. You can be that real estate owner. Whatever it is you want to be in 2020, don't be mediocre, but be great. It's an insult to be average. Principle number 4, everyone has a greatness. That's what you got to understand. Everyone has a greatness at something in their lives. And that's what I want to tell you. You have a greatness. See, look at me. I'm not just great. Michael Jordan's not just great. Tom Brady's just not great. LeBron James just not great. Stephen Curry is just not great. Kevin Durant's just not great. Anthony Davis is just not great. Magic Johnson, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, they're not just great, but you're great as well. Don't be mediocre, but be great. Everyone has a greatness at something in their lives. And that's what I want to tell you. Maybe you're in 2020 now. This is a new year, and maybe you still have no motivation. Maybe you have a low energy. Maybe you can't get past your past in 2020. Maybe everything in your 10 years, you've taken it with you in 2020. You've taken the unforgiveness in 2020. You've taken your addiction in 2020. You've taken your depression, your pain, your mistakes, your failures into 2020. But I want to let you know, regardless of what you're going through, there is still hope for you. You can take your greatness into 2020. You have a greatness. Let me share my story with you. I flunked the first grade. I grew up with a learning disability all throughout middle school and high school. I barely graduated high school. My high school teacher, she said, "Tommy, you will not graduate high school." She said, "Tommy, you are not smart enough to go to college." I looked at her, I said, "No offense." I said, "I will go to college." I said, "I will graduate high school." And then watch this. In 2009, I became homeless, living on the streets and begging for food. And then watch this. I was shot 3 times. I was shot in the back of my head. I was shot in my stomach. I was shot in my groin area. And when I got to the hospital, I was pronounced dead. And then when they brought me back to life, they did emergency surgery on me, and I was on life support for 7 days. It seemed like my life was over. And I'm speaking to you right now, telling you, stop being average. Stop being mediocre. Stop being average. I want you to know you are amazing, regardless of your pain, regardless of your grief, regardless of your past, regardless of your depression, regardless of you didn't make it to the NFL playoffs, you didn't make it to the college football championship game, you didn't make it to the NCAA championship game in basketball, you didn't make it to the Super Bowl, you didn't make it to the World Cup, you didn't make it to the World Series, maybe your dreams failed, you lost a loved one, you're dealing with a lot of issues in life in 2020. I want to let you know there's always a tomorrow. There's always another time. The opportunity is going to come again for you to rise up to the occasion. It's fourth quarter. You're going to knock down that three-pointer. You're going to get that touchdown. You're going to get that home run. You're going to the World Series. You're going to the World Cup. You're going to the Super Bowl. Whatever it is you want to be, you got to dream it. You got to see it in your mind before it manifests, because there's a greatness in everybody. I want you to know, regardless of what happened in your life, regardless of what you're going through, there is greatness in your life. There is greatness in your life. There is greatness in your life. Come on, I want you to touch yourself right now and say while I'm speaking, I want you to say, there is greatness in my life. Say, there is greatness in my life. Everybody has greatness. Don't be mediocre, but be great. Principle number 5. I'm going to say it slowly. I'm a little excited. You were not born to be normal. Watch this. I'm going to prove it. You were not born to be normal and mediocre in life. Watch this. But this principle says you were born to achieve greatness and success in your life. I'm going to say that again. You were not born to be normal and mediocre in life. You were not born to be average, but you were born to be great. You were born to achieve greatness and success in your life. So whatever it is that you want to be, I want you to get your dream. While I'm speaking right now, I want you to close your eyes and get your dream in your mind. I want you to imagine yourself becoming and doing whatever it is that you dream to do. I want you to see it in your mind. I want you to imagine yourself doing it. And then when you open your eyes after this video, I want you to grind. I want you to hustle. Now watch this. I know while you're grinding and going after your dreams, it's not going to be easy, because if it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. But when it gets harder, when you feel like quitting, that's when you got to press. When you feel like giving up, when you start losing your breath, when you don't want to breathe, when you want to give up on your dreams, when you want to stop, that's when you got to press. And this is what can help you. I'm about to tell you something that can help you and keep you from quitting. Watch this. Catch this principle. In order for you to achieve your greatness and your dreams, in order for you to become successful, you must have an authentic why. Your why must be so in depth. Your why should be so authentic until when life hits you, when life is throwing punches and uppercuts and hooks at you, that no matter what you're going through while you're going after your dreams, you're not going to quit, because your why is so authentic that you will not quit. Let me share my authentic why. My authentic why is my wife and children. They're the reason why I grind and do these videos, and they're the reason why I won't quit, because I see myself speaking in Australia. I see myself speaking in Canada. I see myself speaking in London. I see myself speaking in the NBA, the NFL, the Major League Baseball, the college, the sports teams, corporations and conferences. I see it, and that's what you got to do. And not only is my wife and children my authentic why, but you guys, I want to tell you all over the world, you guys are my authentic why. Because I'm getting messages from people all over the world. They're telling me that my videos, motivational videos, are changing your lives. And you guys are my authentic why. Let me keep going. Principle number 6. Will Smith said, greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, godlike feature that only the special among us will ever taste. It's something that truly exists in all of us. That's what I said earlier. I want to tell you that greatness is in everybody. I want to tell you that greatness is in you. You might not know it, but you got to believe in yourself, and you got to take your pain, you got to take your mistakes, you got to take your failures, you got to take your depression, you got to take everything that you've been through and harness it and pull out that greatness that's in you. Don't be mediocre, but be great. Principle number 7. I want you to realize that greatness, watch this, can come out of your past, your pain, your depression, your mistakes, and your failures. I flunked the first grade. I became homeless. I barely graduated high school. I was bullied. I was abandoned. I was abused. I was mistreated. I was laughed at. But people may laugh at you now, but you will have the last. Yes, they're laughing. Watch this. They're laughing at you now, but you're going to have the last laugh. You're going to have the last laugh. I promise you that. Yes. Yes. I want you to realize that greatness can come out of your pain, your past, your depression, your mistakes, and your failures, and you're going to have the last laugh. You're going to achieve your dreams in 2020. You're going to become great in 2020. You're going to accomplish everything in 2020. Principle number 8. As I come to a close, in order to become great, watch this, you must develop a mind of greatness. What made Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, what made them so great is because they developed a mind of greatness. If you're going to be a successful CEO, if you're going to be a successful business owner, if you're going to be a successful athlete, if you're going to be successful at whatever it is that you want to be, you're going to have the mind, have a mind of greatness. If your mind is not right, you can't become successful. You must go from negative thinking to positive thinking. You must become positive. You must see life in a positive aspect. You must be able to take every bad situation that happens in your life or in the lives of others, and you should be able to bring the good out of it. You have to develop a mind of greatness. Last principle, principle number 9. Many of you have allowed many opportunities. Watch this. You have allowed many opportunities to pass you by. But in 2020, don't allow another opportunity to pass you by. Seize the moment. Don't you let another opportunity pass you by. Don't you procrastinate. Don't you sleep all the time. Get up and go work out early. Work out in that gym. Do your drills. Exercise. Eat healthy. Have a good marriage. Have a good relationship with your children. Become successful. Become successful in every area of your life. Be a successful business owner. Be a successful entrepreneur. Be a successful athlete. You're going to have to work out harder than all the other athletes if you want to be great. Don't be mediocre, but be great. As I close, I want to tell you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share my videos all over social media. Please support me as a motivational speaker. I want to tell you, in 2020, don't be mediocre, but be great. Go after your dreams. Maybe I'm talking to someone that has put your dreams down. Pick your dream back up. Don't let people speak negativity over your life. If they're being negative, tell them you're not going to receive that. When you tell people your dreams, they may laugh at you because you're dreaming so big. But you will have the last laugh. I promise you that. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe you can achieve greatness. You got to believe that there's a greater life in store for you. You got to believe that in every area of your life, you can be successful. And I want to tell the whole world, I thank you for all the messages that you're giving me, that my motivational speaking is changing your life. I thank you and I honor you. I love you and I thank you. That is my time.